was going to give a little quote from Phoebe Waller-Bridge here, talking about her work on Tomb Raider. She said, quote, "If I could tell my teenage self this was happening, I think she'd explode. Tomb Raider was a huge part of my life, and I feel incredibly privileged to be bringing it to television with such passionate collaborators. Lara Croft means a lot to me." Bullshit! As she does to many, and I can't wait to go on this adventure, bats and all. I don't believe that you've played a single fucking Tomb Raider game in your life, actually. So, yeah, not really buying it, I'm afraid.
The thing is, even if you take that at face value, and I don't really, but even if you do, look at the state of Tomb Raider right now and what the people that are in charge of the IP that have final say and like things that actually go out there, look at how they've changed the character inherently from who she was, from how she looks to how she interacts, how she doesn't actually raid tombs anymore. Like, she's a different person now than she was 20 or 30 years ago when we were playing with the cone tits. You know what I mean? It's just a different character. So even if Phoebe Waller-Bridge was being heartfelt with this, which I don't believe she is, I don't see any hope for this thing to be good.
The only Tomb Raider product to be released in the past at least 5 years that's actually gotten unadulterated praise has been the remaster of the original Tomb Raider trilogy on the PlayStation. Like, they did like a graphical upgrade for it and stuff. Everyone loved it because it was classic Lara Croft, who actually raided tombs, who was unapologetic about being just essentially a treasure seeker, and was just fun, sensual, like didn't care, and wasn't concerned about having to cover up and having to return artifacts to their proper owners. That was like the essence of what made Tomb Raider compelling, and it's the only reason we got it was just a little glimpse into the past, because the remastered, or should I say the rebooted Tomb Raider games have just been a slow descent into disaster, because they are fundamentally incompatible with modern like the modern philosophy for making video games. They don't work in that, and they've tried so hard to bend Lara Croft around the message, and they can't do it. They've broken the character instead, and I have no doubt that they will do the exact same with a TV show.
It's not looking good, especially with Phoebe Waller-Bridge behind it. There's an odd kind of correlation you can kind of figure out, like, because there's a lot of elements with Tomb Raider, the character, in terms of her background, what she did, raiding tombs and everything like that. And the more stuff that they try and rewrite, all these peripheral and sometimes fundamental things about the character, there's also a reduction in the size of two things as well that seems to correlate quite accurately. I'm not sure if you've noticed that.
The law.
Yeah. Two things that were quite prominent and associated with the character. Just